Here's a look at the Maldelo platform in action. For the first time, engineers can now sign and seal three-dimensional digital models as a legal document. Maldelo makes this possible. For the past 400 years, engineers would draft paper plans and sign them with a raised stamp. This process is more or less in effect today, even though modern plans are produced as complex 3D models in CAD. Some 2D representation of them, either as a printout or PDF, still needs to be created and signed. The technical solution we've provided here is a disruptive one, but it will save all parties both time and money, and a significant reduction in liability for everyone. As you can see on the screen, registering an account is a straightforward process. An engineer with a Maldelo account can import entire 3D modeling projects into the system and sign and seal the files themselves with just a click of a button. Within those project files, the engineer can also send invites to other Maldelo users to sign various portions of the project. This allows projects with multiple engineers to be coordinated and delivered by a single engineer of record from a single interface. As you can see, engineers, architects, and land surveyors can add multiple license types to the Maldelo system. When an engineer selects a license state and license type, behind the scenes the platform automatically reaches out to state licensing systems to validate the license information provided by the user. You'll see here that the license shows in quote pending status, but that updates automatically once it is verified by the state system. The Maldelo system also has a built-in payment portal so that managing payment information and account status is easy and quick. We also make available corporate licenses where a single payer can provide account access for multiple engineers. Of course, the prices on the screen are pre-production and for testing purposes, so see the website for actual pricing information. In order to ensure that only the licensed engineer account holder can sign documents on their behalf, Maldelo also requires the use of two-factor authentication. Our two-factor authentication system supports most authenticator software, including Google and Microsoft mobile authenticator apps. Adding that 2FA is as simple as scanning a QR code with the app and entering the code into the system. Users will be prompted for this code anytime they want to sign a project package. This is how we authenticate the user identity before allowing them to sign. A package can be anything from a single file to a full 3D modeling project with hundreds of project files. Usually the engineer of record for the project will create a package as part of the final step of digital delivery. They enter information about the project they are working on, and then drag and drop either the project directory or a zip archive of the project into the interface. The system immediately fingerprints those files so they can't be changed later, and with all the files populated, the engineer can select the ones that need to be legally signed and stamped. Not shown here is the fact that the engineer can also assign portions of the project to other engineers on Maldelo, where they can then sign just the portions that they are legally responsible for. That's what that person icon on the right is there for. If they click that, it allows them to search for and select other Maldelo users, which will then be notified that they have files on this project that they can sign. The files the engineer clicks the stamp icon for become legal documents, and the file fingerprint is then uploaded to the Maldelo blockchain immutably. That record includes the information on the screen here, which includes all of the information about the project and the engineer, and any custom data fields the state agencies may require. Finally, the engineer may enter notes for this package to communicate with the other engineers that need to sign it. When finalized, the project data is added to the blockchain and a signature file is created. That signature file is provided with the project archive. The recipient can easily use the Maldelo website to validate the project archive with just a couple clicks. They can see the project information and data and confirm the portions that were legally signed by the engineers. In this way, for the first time ever, engineers can now digitally deliver their 3D engineering models as a legal document.